2, go.
This is my PDM4 project, which is a calf crush, which would be used for carrying out different processes on young calves up to 6 weeks old, such as dehorning, tagging, and injecting. Now, first of all, I'm just going to go through a video here for how to operate or work the actual crush. Okay, as you can see there, I can walk on in with the crush. First of all, I was using the handles to push the crush. Okay, so the handles simply pull out as so. Okay, and whenever the crush is being used for the different processes, they just fall down by the side. Okay. Okay, now the next stage, whenever you go to use the calf crush, is to let down the brakes. Okay, if the calf was allowed to enter the crush with the brakes up, the crush would just move along the floor with the movement of the calf. Okay, so it's just basically a very simple process of taking out the bar, which is located on the inside of the crush, letting down the axle, and then putting the bar back in when the crush is being used. Now, the next stage in the process of using this crush, of operation using this crush, is lifting the back clamp. Okay. Now, whenever the crush is being used for such processes as dehorning, the calves will come from the rear of the crush, probably up a bigger crush, and enter the rear of the crush here. Whenever the calf enters into the crush, you simply let down the clamp, and the ratchet will hold the calf in place, pushing the rear end of the calf up towards the door. Okay?
Go.
So, whenever the calf is clamped at the rear end and in position, the next stage is to clamp the head. So, more pressure can be applied to the clamp at the rear end of the calf, and then simply just press down or let the spring-loaded headlock go over the calf's neck and firmly hold it in place here, with the head easily, where the head can be easily worked with, especially up around the ears where the horns are placed, and for tagging as well. Now, also, whenever the calf is in place, as a precautionary measure, the belly lift should also be put in place. Now, this belly lift is to keep the calf in the upright position. In past experience, and as was stated in the client interview, calves do tend to fall down or try to lie down because sometimes of the pain that they can feel whenever these procedures are being carried out upon them. Now, whenever the belly lift is up in position, the calf cannot fall down onto the floor and will stay in an upright position. So then again, it will not have the possibility of being choked here at the front. Okay, so putting pressure on its windpipe and its neck, and cutting off the airflow to the lungs. Now, whenever the procedures are finished with, you just simply lift the lock up off the ratchet, let the belly lift down, lift up the spring-loaded headlock, so, and then open the spring-loaded latch on the gate, and let the gate open out, and the calf will just run on out through. Okay?